class. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbana zidna ilma. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tamam bil khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum assalam.
We are going to be doing a quiz today, and I see Nimra and Sidra have dropped, maybe because of bad connection. Last week we did an easy quiz, but not a lot of people scored high points. What we'll do today is we'll do a very easy quiz, inshallah. Okay, we'll take the easiest questions. Before that, let me help you with a guided revision. What we are going to do is we're going to answer some of these questions. Okay, so we'll do some of these questions for the next 15-20 minutes, and then we go to the quiz, inshallah. Let us start with the first question. The first one is Ibrahim alayhi salam was advising his father, or he used to advise his father. How do we translate this in Arabic?
Nasihatu Ibrahima.
Nasihatu Ibrahima. So we have Nasihatu, which is advice. Ibrahima. Okay, so what is Nasihatu Ibrahima?
Advice of Ibrahim.
Advice of Ibrahim. Okay, so how do we say Ibrahim alayhi salam was advising his father? Ibrahim alayhi salam was advising his father. Or how do we make it present tense? Let's make first Ibrahim alayhi salam advises his father. Who wants to try? Who's the brave person who's going to try answering this first question? Come again? I was losing you in between.
Use Yansahu for he advises.
Okay, so Yansahu would be he advises. Yansahu is he advises. And I have to put Ibrahim. So will it be Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahimi?
Ibrahimu. No, Ibrahima.
Ibrahimu.
Ibrahimu. I told you, no?
Okay, someone told the right answer.
Ibrahimu.
Nasihatu Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahimi.
Since it's the subject, we should say mu, Saqib.
Okay, Nahid Aunty says Ibrahimu. Shazia says Ibrahima. So is this subject Ibrahim alayhi salam is doing the advising, or he's getting advised?
He's advising.
He's advising. So it should be
Subject.
Ibrahimu. Okay.
Yeah.
Nasihatu Ibrahimu would be Ibrahim advises.
Yeah.
Now next, Ibrahimu. Okay, so Nasihatu Ibrahimu. Ibrahim advises who?
His father.
His father.
Yeah.
So how do we say his father?
Walidihi.
Walidihi. Very good.
Walid. Who is Saqib?
Wali. So it should be Walidahi. Dahu.
Walidihi. Walidihi.
No, it should not be Walidin. No, it should be Walidahu.
Acha.
It is the detail.
Acha. How?
Walida. Walida is his father. His father. Walidahu is his. That Walidahu. Okay. Now, to make it past tense, I add a kana. So I say kana Yansahu Ibrahimu walidahu or abuhu. It should be abahu because it is the detail. Okay. So this is Ibrahim alayhi salam was advising his father. Kana yansahu Ibrahima walidahu. Ibrahimu is the subject and the detail is walidahu. Now for the next questions, let's go through the lesson again, and at the right places, let us try to stop and let us try to answer these questions. That's what we will do now. Okay, I have a connection issue. Let me try to fix it. 1 second, I'll just be back. Just give me 1 second, I'll be back. Okay. Okay, hopefully it is better now. Let me resume. What I'll do is I'll take you through the lesson. At the right places, let us try to stop and let us try to guess what some of these answers are. Okay. So, Kana yansahu Ibrahimu walidahu is Ibrahim used to advise his father. I pray Salah every day is the second question. She asks questions to her students. Put food for the poor. The poor is al-fuqara. Put and food are words that we want to take from the vocabulary that we see in the lessons. I speak. I saw atakallamu takallama. Takallama has to come with ma'a. So if I say atakallamu, it is I speak. I speak to whom or with whom. I have to use ma'a. Ma'a is used with the detail of takallama. I understand the lesson very well. The house furniture is broken. Hopefully, we'll be able to do all of these. If not, we'll stop at how many other questions we can do and we move to the quiz, inshallah. Okay. Next question is I pray Salah every day. And she asks questions to her students, put food for the poor. Okay. Let's try to answer these as we revise the lesson. Here's what we saw yesterday. We saw Nasihatu Ibrahim, the advice of Ibrahim, and we saw it's in 3 parts. We saw first advice to his father. We saw advice to the people. And lastly, we see what is his idea. What idea does he come up with when he's facing difficulty? When the people do not listen to him, his father does not listen to him, they all get angry. What is the idea that he comes up with? So coming to his father, Nasihatun, his advice, and Nasihatu liwalidihi, advice to his father. Nasiha comes from nasaha. Nasaha is he advised. Yansahu, he advises. Nasaha, yansahu. We see the advice to his father is in 3 parts. So first, he asks questions. Next, he shares his observations. He shares 3 observations to be specific. And we have the reaction of his father. Coming to the first part, the question, Wakana Ibrahimu Yaqulu li walidihi. Here it is walidihi because of li. Li makes it walidihi, to his father. Li is a harf of jar. It makes whatever comes after it to a kasra form. Li is like fi, like min, like Allah. And because of li, we have walidihi. Kana Ibrahimu Yaqulu li walidihi. Yaqulu comes from qala. Qala is he said. Yaqulu, he says. Ya abi limata ta'budu hadhihi al-asnama. Ya abi limata ta'budu hadhihi al-asnama. Why do you worship these idols? And we saw ta'budu comes from abada. Abada is he worshipped. Ya'budu, he worships. Now the word we are looking at, Limada ta'budu hadhihi al-asnama. Why do you worship these idols? Now, we want to say, I pray Salah every day. let's leave out every day, which is a detail. How do I say I pray salah? How do we say he prays salah?
Yusalli.
Yusalli, very good. Yusalli, which is praying salah, which is a perfect verb. So if I say Abudu, we have to say he worships via salah. Yusalli is perfect. He's praying salah. Yusalli. Yusalli is he prays. How do I say I pray now?
Usalli.
Usalli. I take out the ya. I add Hamza. Usalli is I pray. Now how do I say I pray? Salah. Or I pray the salah to make it definite. So I would say Usalli as-salata. Usalli as-salah. Every day is kulla yawmin. Kulla is every. Day is yawm. So I would say kulla yawmin. I put kulla because it is detailed. Kulla is every. After kulla, it is again like the kasra form. Like I have li walidihi, kulla also has to be followed by the kasra form in this case. So kulla yawmin. Usalli as-salah kulla yawmin, or usalli salata kulla yawmin. Okay, this I pray salah every day. Let's come back. Next question you want to answer. She asks questions to her students. Okay, and we'll try to answer this question when we come to a few more slides. And when we say Ibrahim alayhi salam asking questions to his father, we'll try to make this sentence. We'll try to say she asks questions to her students. Moving on. Ya abi limada tasjudu li hadhihi al-asnam. Why do you prostrate to these idols? It comes from sajada yasjudu. ويا أبي لماذا تسأل هذه الأصنام؟ يا أبي لماذا تسأل هذه الأصنام? Here we have يا أبي. This is oh my father. لماذا تسأل? Why do you ask هذه الأصنام? These idols. هذه الأصنام is detail. هذه stays هذه. الأصنام, it has ending fatha because it is the detail. لماذا تسأل هذه الأصنام? How do we now say she asks questions to her students? You ask is tas'alu. What do we say for she asks?
Tasalu only, Saqib.
This is also tasalu, very good. Because yasalu is he asks, you ask or she asks are both tasalu. Tasalu is also she asks. Yasalu is he asks. Tasalu, she asks. Yasalu, tasalu. So we have tasalu. Tasalu. Now how do we say questions?
Sawala. Sawala.
Sawalan. Su'alan, I think, is one question. Multiple questions, I think, is as'ilatan.
Asilatan.
We will verify it. I think it is us. Tan, I think, is multiple questions. We will verify. I go to Google Translate. I first say as'ilatan is was asked. Okay, I want questions. Okay, it's as'ilatan. So I need a ta marbuta at the end, not the open ta. So I have to make it as'ilatan. Let me try this. Okay, so this is questions. So let's stay close the tas'alu as'ilatan. So Alan is one question. As'ilatan is multiple questions. She asks many questions. She asks questions, so it is as'ilatan to her students. To, I can either add ila or I can skip the ila. Here, let me add ila. I can either say students or to her students. Like here, we have Yabi limata tas'alu hadihil asnama. Why do you ask? These idols. Okay, so let's follow the same pattern. How do we say her students? And it has to be the detailed form. She asks questions to her students. How do I say her students?
Talibatun.
Talibatun is female student.
Talibatuha.
Talibatuha is her student. Talibatuha is her student. Talib is one student. Plural students, many students, is tullabuha. Tullab is many students. Plural of talib. So I would say tullabuha. Tas'alu as'ilatan tullabuha, or if I add ila, which is another way of saying it, to her students, we would put ila, and if I have ila, the tullabu would become tullabi because that's the rule of ila. Adhabu ilal masjidi, masjidi, ilal masjidi. Okay, so tas'alu as'ilatan ila tullabiha. Let's do one more question and we move to the quiz, inshallah. Okay, so put food for the poor. This is the sentence we want to make. And let me come to the right verb and then I'll give it over to you. Okay, so here we are. Yabi limata tas'alu hadihil asnama. Why do you ask these idols? Now, coming to his observations. Inna hadihil asnama la tatakallamu wa la tasma. Tatakallamu comes from takallama, yatakallamu, he spoke, he speaks. Tasma'u comes from sami'a, yasma'u. Sami'a, he listened or he heard. Yasma'u, he hears. Sami'a is past tense, yasma'u is present tense. Wa inna hadihil asnama la tadurru wa la tanfa. Comes from darra and nafa'a. Neither do they harm nor do they benefit. Wa inna hadihil asnama. Indeed, these idols la tadurru wa la tanfa. Wali ayyi shayin tada'u laha at-ta'ama wa sharaba. Wali ayyi shayin tada'u laha at-ta'ama wa sharaba. This is where you need to pay attention. This is where you will get the answer to your next question. Wali ayyi shayin tada'u laha at-ta'ama wa sharaba. Tada'u means you put. It comes from wada'a. He put, past tense. Present tense of wada'a is yada'u. Yada'u is he puts. Tada'u is you put, masculine, or she puts, feminine. In this case, it is you put. Wali ayyi shayin tada'u laha, for it, at-ta'ama wa sharaba. At-ta'ama is food. Ash-sharaba is drink. Any drink is ash-sharab. It's not just, in Urdu, sharab is alcoholic drink, but in Arabic, sharab is any drink. Water, milk, tea, coffee, everything is sharab. Sharab is a drink. If you have a mocktail is sharab in Arabic. Okay. Now, pay attention to wada'a, yada'u, tada'u. Pay attention to food and use the knowledge of verbs that we have seen earlier. How do we say put food? Okay, it's a command. So I tell Adnan, go put food for the poor. It's a command or a request. Put food for the poor. How do I say put food for the poor? The poor is al-fuqara. Al-fuqara'u is the poor people. So how do we say put food for the poor people? How do I say put food? Masculine. Let's say to a boy.
Wada'a.
We have an attempt. Wada'a, and what is wada'a?
It is put or he puts.
Wada'a is he put past tense.
Okay. So yadau.
It should start with E, no, Saqib? With
Yes,
the
he.
Hamza.
Neither. You put food for the poor or put food for the poor. Yada'u is he puts. But I want to say Adnan, you go put food for the poor.
Tada'u nama.
Idu E kya? Idu kya bande?
Okay, Nahid is getting to the answer. Tada'u is you put. Or you are putting. To make it clear. You are putting food for the poor. Hal tada'u food to the poor would be are you putting food for the poor? So it is present tense. It is still not command. How do I make it command? How do I say you go put food for the poor?
We can just say, oh Adnan.
Okay, so I can say Ya Adnan.
Huh.
So oh Adnan. But I still need to say put food for the poor.
First, we should take Tada'a. We should cut off Ta and then put
Yes.
Alif. And we should put Zair for that. Kasra. So, and then for the next letter, you should put Jazam.
Nahid is very close. So I take tada'u, which is you are putting. Okay, and what should I do?
You should cut off the Ta.
Okay.
And then add Hamza.
I should not add Hamza. Why will I add Hamza?
Alif kya?
No.
I mean, because Wav.
I add Hamza only when the second letter has sukun. To kill the sukun, I add Hamza. But here, the second
weak
letter has
letter. Okay.
da'a.
Weak letter, so it drops off. Huh?
No.
Drops out.
For example, if I say qala, okay, so iqra bismi rabbikal a'la. Okay, why do I have Hamza at the starting is because if I take qala, it becomes yaqra'u taqra'u. Taqra'u. If I take up the starting ta, I do not have any letter. I have qaf with sukun. I cannot read this qaf. I need something before it. I can read aq, I can read baq, I can read taq, but just qaf with a sukun, I cannot read it. That's why, because I have qaf with a sukun, I put a hamza at the starting. But here, I don't have sukun. I have da. I can read the da, so I will not put a hamza.
I understood, Saqib, now.
Yep.
I understood.
So no hamza at the starting. You need to do one more thing. So we've taken off the ta. I've taken the tada'a. I have taken the tada'u. Okay, I've taken off the starting hamza. I need to do one more thing. What do I need to do?
The last letter should have
Last letter should have
Jazam.
jazam. Very good. So I take off this last fatha as well. I make a da. So da is put. Now we have the word. Okay, so we have da, which means put. This is a command. Okay, so you have to take the present tense. You have to take tada'u. This has to be tada'u and modify the tada'u. So I take off the ta. The ending dhamma, I take it off. I put sukun. I get da, which is put. So if I say Adnan, da means put something. Okay, what does he have to put? He has to put food. So how do I say food? How do I say food? So here I have li ayyi shay'in tada'u laha at-ta'ama wa sharaba. How do we say food?
At-ta'ama, Saqib? No.
At-ta'ama.
Yeah.
So da'a at-ta'ama is put food. Okay, so far we have put food. This is what we have. So we have put and we have food. Da'a at-ta'ama. If you do not get how we get dama, go back to 2 or 3 classes back. We have the command form. This is the form for giving commands. How do you do it? You take tata'u, you take up the starting ta. Okay, you knock it off. You have da'u and you take up the last sukun as well. So you get da, which is here, which is put. Tata'u is you put or you are putting. Da is go put. It's a command. Da'a at-ta'ama, al-ta'ama or at-ta'ama. Okay, now how do I say for the poor? Li is for. Now I've almost answered everything for you. I've done 99%. So li is for. So how do I say for the poor?
Al-fuqara'i.
Lil fuqara'i. Very good. So I have lil fuqara'i. Lil fuqara'i. Li makes the al fuqara'u turn to a kasra. It becomes lil fuqara or lil fuqara'i. Da ta'ama lil fuqara'i. Da ta'ama is put food. Lil fuqara'i is for the poor. And here I have da, this is hamza. At-ta'ama, the ta or the al also has hamza. So I don't want to have 2 hamzas. 2 hamzas, I have da at-ta'ama. Make it continuous. I'll take up the hamza where I have 2 sukun. I'll take off the sukun and add a kasra. The kasra is only coming because I want to take off the sukun. I replace the first sukun with a kasra. So the way you'd say it is you'd say da'it ta'ama lil fuqara. Da'it ta'ama lil fuqara is put food for the poor. And why do I have da'i? Because I don't want 2 sukuns. 2 sukuns makes it non-continuous reading. I take off the first sukun, I put kasra. Da'it ta'ama lil fuqara, put food for the poor, to masculine form. Okay, what I'll encourage you guys to do is to practice properly. This is where you're going to learn. After the class, as homework, try to do the next 3 questions. Go through the lesson. You will get the answers to the lesson like over here. You need to use...
Uncle, can you show me the first one?
The first one is Ibrahim alayhi salam was advising his father.
Oh.
Ana yansahu Ibrahimu walidahu. Kana yansahu Ibrahimu walidahu.
Yes, sir.
So Sadia has completed her notes for the quiz. So Sadia is all set. She's ready. Let's start
Can
the
you
quiz.
show me after the 4th question? What is that?
Adnan is after the 4th question. So they are doing teamwork. So Sadia will do first questions. Adnan does after the 4th question. So they are fully prepared. So first, 4th question is put food for the poor. Da'i ta'ama lil fuqara. Da'i, because I take up the first sukun, I knock it off. I put a kasra because I don't want to have 2 sukuns. Da'i ta'ama lil fuqara is easy flow of saying this. The 5th question, 6th and 7th, which I wanted to do as homework, is I speak to my mother every day. I speak present tense. Think of takallama, yatakallamu, modify it to say I speak. Ma'a will come before to my mother. Okay, so to would be ma'a. I understand the lesson very well. Think of fahima, yafhamu. Fahima is I knew. Yafhamu is I know. Do lesson very well. Try to make the sentence. Try to make the sentence yourselves going through the vocabulary we have learned in the past and in this lesson. The last question is the house furniture is broken. For broken, think of kasara. Kasara is he broke. Yaksiru is he breaks. And for broken, so something which is already broken, something which is a broken thing, you need a noun. The noun is maksurun. Maksurun comes from kasara, yaksiru. Kasara is he broke, yaksiru he breaks. Maksurun is broken. It's a noun. You'd use maksurun, but how do you say? The house furniture is what is broken. The house furniture is broken. So 5, 6, 7. Do it as homework. Try to send me the answers. If you think you are stuck or you don't get the answers, send me the answers as a recording on WhatsApp and I'll try to help you guys out. So 5, 6, 7 is homework. And with that, we will jump to the quiz. Okay, Zahan, take off all of the numbers, take off the Arabic, because this confuses Kahoot, okay? So don't blame me. In case Kahoot doesn't give you points, or in case it gives you points and takes it off, you are just making things incredibly complicated. Put simple ZAHAAN and go and you won't face any issues. Okay, we have Sidra, we have Harinati, Shazia. I think I'm missing Fuzail Afifa. We have Muniba as well today. I do not see Muniba in the quiz. Okay, Fuzail Afifa are not here. Okay, we have Muniba as in. Okay, Zahan, take off the Arabic word Zahan and you won't face any issues. Just have ZAHAAN. Okay, are we missing anyone? Looks like we have almost everyone. Okay, let us start with the first question.
Saga, my completely went out somewhere.
Okay, come back again soon,
One second, just a
Adnan.
second. Saga, start, I'll just come.
Okay, the first question I think has a little bit of time. In fact, all of the questions are slow. They give you enough time, so try to join back quickly. Okay, first question. We have only 10 questions in the quiz. We should, inshallah, close just in time. First question is a question from the previous quiz. Ya'rifu ma hadatha. Ya'rifu ma hadatha. Hadatha means it happened, past tense. Li sadiqi fi Berlin. Ya'rifu ma hadatha li sadiqi fi Berlin. Ya'rifu ma hadatha li sadiqi. Pay attention to Ya'rifu ma hadatha and sadiqi. Blue is he knows what happened to my friend in Berlin. Red, he knew what happened to my friend in Berlin. Green, he knew what happened to your friend in Berlin. Orange is he knows what happened to your friend in Berlin. Blue is he knows what happened to my friend. Red, he knew what happened to my friend. Green, he knew what happened to your friend. Orange, he knows what happened to your friend. Ya'rifu ma hadatha li sadiqi. – 40 seconds to go. I did not count how many people we have at the start of the quiz.
I think 12 Sahaba.
No, 12. Zahan joined twice. Okay, same question from the previous quiz, still only 2 people got it correct. What is Ya'rifu? Arafa Ya'rifu.
He knows.
He knows. It is present tense, guys. So you have starting Ya, you have ending Dhamma. You look at Ya'rifu, Yadhabu, Yansahu, Yaqra'u, Yatawadda'u. Almost all of the present tense verbs will have a Ya, Ta, Hamza at the starting and an ending Dhamma. It has to be he knows. Ma hadatha, what happened? Li sadiqi. Sadiqi, it has ending Ya. What is ending Ya? What pronoun is it? Ismi taqi.
My.
To me. To me.
My.
What happened to my friend? So it is he knows and my friend. It's straightforward question. So everyone else except 2 people, you did not go through the homework of the previous class, which was to do the quiz. Had you done the quiz, you would have gotten this answer easily correct. So very few people are following up after the class and very few people are actually learning. The rest of you no point attending the class. If you're not going to work outside and practice, there's absolutely no point learning new lessons. So Nahid auntie, Rahil auntie are the only ones who revise lessons. Others are just coming to classes trying to learn new lessons without practicing. It's like a leaky bucket, guys. What happens when you try to fill a bucket which is leaking, which has a hole?
Sakwa, you can remove that one person whose name is Adnan, who's in the 4th place, because I'm not that joined.
Oh, this Adnan?
Yes,
Okay, and you've joined again?
yes, because I had got lost.
Okay, so Sadia, what happens when you fill a leaky bucket?
It comes out by the other side.
It comes out, it doesn't matter how much you fill, it's always going to leak, and the bucket is going to be full or is going to be empty?
Empty.
Empty. So why do you not revise after the lessons? For whoever doesn't revise lessons, there's absolutely no point. Okay, no point learning new things when you're not going to practice even the basic things that we have learned earlier. There's only point when you're going to revise everything, come with doubts, and then once you're clear with the past concepts, then we build on top of the old ones. That's how you're going to learn a new language. And new language, learning it takes effort, takes time. If you're not going to put in the effort, you're not going to put in the time, you're never going to learn. It doesn't matter. You can attend 100 more classes. You can do 200 more quizzes. There's absolutely no point, you will not learn. What I want everyone to do after going back, every day if possible, or at least 2 or 3 days a week, take some time, take half an hour. Try to make sentences by yourself. These questions and the quiz are meant for you to practice. And this is how you're going to learn. Okay. What I want everyone to do is at least take 2 days this week. Take Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and make some sentences. Take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 days a week. And that's the only thing you're going to learn, guys. You're never going to learn otherwise. Let's go next question. Question 2. He eats breakfast with his family. He eats breakfast with his family. How would we say this? Lu kul al-fatura. Al-fatura is breakfast. Kulil fatura ma'a usratuka is blue. Ya'kulul fatura ma'a usratihi is red. Green. Akalal fatura ma'a usrati. Orange. Akulul fatura ma'a usrati. There's a break, there's a gap between ma'a and usrati in orange. Blue is kul al fatura ma'a usratuka. Red. Ya'kulu al fatura ma'a usratihi. Green. Akala al fatura ma'a usrati. Orange. Akulu al fatura ma'a usrati. He eats breakfast with his family. Easy question. Okay, let me give 15 more seconds. I skipped the question at 20, okay? So I have 10 more seconds. Maybe we have someone joining in twice. 5 more seconds and we skip this question. Okay, I'm going to skip the question. Let us see the answer. Yakulul fatura ma'a usratihi. Yakulu is he eats. Al fatura breakfast. Ma'a is with usratihi. There's only one he, which is his family. Okay. Usratuka, 2 people marked blue. Kul is eat. Okay. So if I tell Adnan kul, it means go eat. And usratuka means your family. Now we do not say eat. We do not have a command and we have his family. So blue is not the answer. Answer is red. Okay, a lot of people got this one correct. Let's go question 3. I feel hungry in the morning. I feel hungry in the morning. how do we say this sentence? Blue, ana ghadbanu fi sabahi. Red, ana jaw'anu fi sabahi. Green, ana ghadbana fi sabahi. Orange, ana jaw'ana fi sabahi. Is it ghadbanu, jaw'anu, ghadbana, or jaw'ana? I feel hungry in the morning. Blue is ana ghadbanu. Red, ana ghadbanu. Sorry, red is ana jaw'anu. Blue, ana ghadbanu. Red, ana jaw'anu. Green, ana ghadbana. Orange, ana jaw'ana. I feel hungry in the morning. Okay, I feel hungry in the morning. Ana jaw'anu. It is not ana ghadbana. Green, 4 people marked green. Ghadban in the first place is angry. And I am angry would be ana ghadbanu. You made 2 mistakes. 4 people who marked green have made 2 mistakes. And this is, I think, what we revised yesterday. If I go to class notes and I see I am hungry is ana jaw'anu. Yesterday's class. Direct question from yesterday's class. Only 2 people got it correct. Ana jaw'anu is I am hungry. So Rahil aunty got this one wrong. Shazia got this one right. Okay, let's go 4th question. Bonus question, double points, pay attention. Hal tasma'u al-adana fi baytika? Hal tasma'u al-adana fi baytika? You need to answer this question. Hal tasma'u al-adana fi baytika? Answer it with yes. Okay. So if a boy were to answer this question with yes, how would he answer it? Hal tasma'u al-adana fi baytika? Blue, na'am. Tasma'u al-adanu fi baytika. Red, na'am. Tasma'ul adana fi bayti. Green, na'am. Asma'ul adana fi bayti. Orange, na'am. Asma'ul adana fi baytika. Question, hal tasma'ul adana fi baytika? Blue, na'am. Tasma'ul adanu fi baytika. Red, na'am. Tasma'ul adana fi bayti. Green, na'am. Asma'ul adana fi bayti. Orange, na'am.
Blue sahab hai.
Asma'ul adana fi baytika. Blue is na'am. Tasma'ul adanu fi baytika. Bonus question, double points, take your time. 40 seconds to go. I'll repeat it one last time. Hal tasma'ul adana fi baytika? Blue, na'am. Tasma'ul adanu fi baytika. Red, na'am. Tasma'ul adana fi bayti. Green, na'am. Asma'ul adana fi bayti. Orange, na'am. Asma'ul adana fi baytika. 5 seconds to go. Time is running out. Okay, very good. Hal tasma'u? Do you listen? Okay. You will answer it with yes, I listen. Tasma'u is you listen. Asma'u is I listen.
I answered the correct answer, but it's wrong.
Bad luck, Zahan. Hal tasma'ul atana fi baytika? Baytika is your house. You will answer it with my house. So you will say bayti, fi bayti. Do you listen to the azan in your house? Yes, I listen to the azan in my house. That answer is green. Okay, so 9th auntie, Rahid auntie, Sadia, Anil auntie, Shazia top 5 places. Shazia got this one wrong. Sadia, Anil auntie, well done. You got this one correct. along with Rahil auntie and Nahid auntie. Very good. Question 5. Atakallamu ma'a asdiqai. Atakallamu ma'a asdiqai. What does this translate to? Blue, she spoke to my friends. Red, I spoke to my friends. Green, I speak to my friends. Orange, she speaks to my friends. Atakallamu ma'a asdiqai. Easy question, guys. You can do this quickly. Blue is she spoke. Red is I spoke. Green is I speak. Orange is she speaks. Atakallamu. Okay, I'll just wait 10 more seconds. Anyone who needs time, let me know. It looks like we have all of the answers. Let me skip. Okay, we actually have 9 people. I speak with my friends. Takallama is he spoke. Yatakallamu is he speaks. Atakallamu is I speak. Correct answer is green. Okay, so a lot of people got this one correct. Anil auntie got it wrong. Shazia
Okay,
got
I
it
got
correct.
this correct within. Okay.
You got points, Adnan?
Yes, it was showing. It was still loading till that.
Okay, so you have slow connection. So your connection is shared with you and Sadia. So it's a little slow.
Yeah.
Question 6. Bonus question, double points. Why do you, and to a boy, why do you not eat breakfast? Okay, why do you not eat breakfast is a question you want to ask. How do you ask it? Blue, limata anta la akulul fatura. Red, limata anta la akulul faturu. Green, limata anta la takulul fatura. Orange, limata anta la takulul faturu. Why do you not eat breakfast? Why are you skipping breakfast? Blue, limata anta la akulul fatura. Red, limata anta la akulul faturu. Green, limata anta la takulul fatura. Orange, limata anta la takulul faturu. Why do you not eat breakfast? You have time, think and answer. 50 seconds to go. Okay, I think we are waiting for one more answer. I'll repeat the answers one more time. Why do you not eat breakfast? Blue, limata anta la akulul fatura. Red, limata anta la akulul faturu. Green, limata anta la takulul fatura. Orange, limata anta la takulul faturu. 10 seconds to go, guys. I think we're waiting for one answer. Okay. Limata anta la takulu. Yakulu is he eats. Takulu is you eat. To a boy. Takulu is you eat. La takulu is you don't eat. Limata, why? Anta is something you can skip because takulu already captures you eat. Limata, la takulu, and al fatura. Al fatura is the detail. Al fatura has to have the fatha. Very good. 6 people got it correct. Let us see when Adnan woke up today. When did you wake up, Adnan? 12 o'clock, 12:30?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. See, you did not eat breakfast. All I have to do to make questions. How did you eat breakfast if you woke up at 12 o'clock? You ate lunch.
Yeah.
All I have to do to pick up questions, I have to think of Adnan and what I'll ask Adnan, and all of the quiz questions come pouring automatically. So Adnan again stopped waking up for Fajr, which is a very bad thing. Going to question 7. Bonus question again, double points, pay attention. There is a very tall woman in the village. There is a very tall woman in the village. For there we'll use hunaka, which means over there. Okay, which means for there is a very tall woman in the village. How do we say this sentence? Blue, hunaka imra'atun tawilun jiddan fil qaryati. Red, hunaka imra'atun jiddan tawilun fi qaryatin. Green, hunaka imratan tawilatan jiddan fil qaryati. Orange, hunaka imratun tawilatun jiddan fil qaryati. There's a very tall woman in the village. Blue is hunakal mar'atun tawilun jiddan fil qaryati. Red, hunaka imra'atun jiddan tawilatun fi qaryatin. Green, hunaka imra'atan tawilatan jiddan fil qaryati. Orange, hunaka imra'atun tawilatun jiddan fil qaryati. You have time, 40 seconds to go. Okay, I skip when we come to 8 answers. Pay attention to a very tall woman and the village. Okay, we have the 9th person popping up now and then. Hunaka is over there. Imra'atun or hunakal mar'atun tawilatun. It's going to be tawilatun. Why? Because mar'atun is masculine or
Yeah,
feminine?
again it's loading. I got this. Oh,
It's because and then see you woke up at 12 o'clock and you skipped the morning, so your Kahoot will also wake up late. When you're going to the next question is when the Kahoot will wake up. So hunaka imra'atun tawilatun. Imra'atun is masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine. So that's why you'll have tawilatun. Tawilatun is feminine, tall. And we have very tall, so we'll have jiddan. And jiddan always comes after the noun. So imra'atun tawilatun jiddan. Very tall woman fil qaryati, in the village. So qaryatin is a village. Al qaryati is the village. And we have qaryati because of fi. So fi will make qarya have kasra. Fil qaryati. Okay, so Adnan has put an Arabic name and this is why it is loading Adnan. You are confusing Kahoot a lot. Question 8. This is the daughter of Fatima. Think of the rule for feminine names. This is the daughter of Fatima. How would you say it? Hadihi walidatu Fatimati, blue. Red, hadihi bintu Fatimata, green. Hadihi walidatu Fatimatu, orange. Hadihi bintu Fatimati, blue. Hadihi walidatu Fatimati, red. Hadihi bintu Fatimata, green. Hadihi walidatu Fatimatu, orange. Hadihi bintu Fatimati. This is the daughter of Fatima. And what rule will you apply for Fatima? That's the trick. Just think of daughter and think of Fatima.
one more person has to do. 7 people.
This is the daughter of Fatima. Time is running out. 10 seconds to go. We have 8 answers. Probably a 9th one is what you're missing. Okay. Hadihi bintu Fatimata. Same question from the previous quiz. 3 people haven't revised completely, so you've gotten it wrong. Hadihi bintu, bintu is daughter. Fatimata, Fatima is a female name, so it will not take kasra. So ideally, if I were to say daughter of Hamid, I would say bintu Hamidin. But because it is Fatima, it cannot take kasra, it cannot take tanween. So I'll say bintu Fatimata. Okay, so Adnan with the Arabic name is down. Anil Aunty, Shazia have moved back up, and Sadia is doing pretty well. Sadia is number 3, Rahil Aunty number 2, Nahid Aunty number 1. Second last question, double point question can change things hugely. I drink tea in the morning every day. Focus on I drink tea. How would we say I drink tea is what you need to focus on. Blue, tashrabu shaya fi sabahi kulla yawmin. Red, tashrabu shayu fi sabahi kulla yawmin. Green, ashrabu shaya fi sabahi kulla yawmin. Orange, ashrabu shayu fi sabahi kulla yawmin. Focus on I drink tea. I drink tea is what you need to focus on. Blue has tashrabu shaya. Red has tashrabu shayu. Green has ashrabu shaya. Orange has ashrabu shayu. $60 seconds to go. You have a whole minute. Think and answer. It's a bonus question with double points. I'll repeat it one last time. You want to say I drink tea. Think of the subject, the verb, and the detailed rule. Blue is tashrabu shaya. Red is tashrabu shayu. Green, ashrabu shaya. Orange, ashrabu shayu. I drink tea. 15 seconds to go. Time is running out. So it is ashrabu shaya. Yashrabu is he drinks. Shariba yashrabu. Yashrabu he drinks. I drink is ashrabu. And shy is the detail is going to be ashaya. Very good. 6 people got it correct. So Adnan with the Arabic name who's confusing Kahoot is number 5. Question 10, last question. She was watching TV. Similar question to previous quiz. She was watching TV. Blue, kana ara at-tilfaza. Red, kana tara at-tilfaza. Green, ra'a at-tilfaza. Orange, kana yara at-tilfaza. She was watching TV. Blue is kana ara. Red is kana tara. Green, ra'a. Orange, kana yara. She was watching TV. Was watching. This is what you need to pay attention to. Ten seconds to go. Time is running out. She was watching TV. Blue is kana ara. Red is kana tara. And red is the correct answer. It is kana tara. Tara is she is watching. Kana tara is she was watching. Green is ra'a at-tilfaza is one of the most wrongest answers. Ra'a at-tilfaza is he watched TV. Okay, let's see the podium. Number 3, is it Sadia? Sadia, still not revising. 3 mistakes. Rahil Aunty, done well, 8 out of 10. And Nahid Aunty has gotten all correct. So Nahid Aunty is the one who has revised perfectly. after the class, followed by Rahil auntie. And number 4 is Anil auntie, who's also done well, and number 5 is Zahan. Well done. Congrats to the winners. What you should do before the next class is look at these 3 questions. These 3 questions. Try to answer them. I speak to my mother every day. I understand the lesson very well. Very well is Jayidan. Okay, so very well would be Jayidan. So Jiddan means lots. Okay, so Jiddan means many, it's quantity. Jayidan means very well. Okay, so you need to use Jayidan for very well, and it comes like Jiddan, it comes at the end. And always is Jayidan. It does not become Jayidun. It does not become Jayidin. Okay, so you need to use Jayidan at the end as an adjective. The house furniture is broken. Maksurun is what you would use for broken. The house furniture is what you will find in the advice that the mom gave to the boy. Okay, I think his name was Umar. Okay, so the mom tells him, La tuz'ijul jirana, that was don't disturb the neighbors. La tufsidu atat al bayt. La tufsidu atat al bayti, don't spoil, don't do fasad to the house furniture. Okay, so there you will get to know what is for house furniture or furniture of the house. Try to make this sentence, and if you're having doubts, send it to me and I'll help you out. This is one part of the homework. The second part, which you need to practice and try to do by yourself, is, can someone tell me how many parts of the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, Man Kasar al Asnama, who broke the idols, how many parts of this story have we seen already?
3 parts, Saqib.
3 parts. The second part of the homework is go to the 4th part. Go to the 4th part, you have all of the vocabulary, you have all of the notes. Understand the 4th part. And I'll just help you with the grammar part. I'll just help you with the verbs, and I'll just try to help you with knowing the structure of the sentences. Go through the book, Qasas Nabiyin, read through the 4th part, try to understand it. Come to the lesson on Saturday to understand the lesson even better. To understand the lesson in a way that you will never forget it. That's what you want to do in the next class on Saturday. And you have a whole week ahead of you to complete this. So take 2 days a week, take about 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, how much ever you can spare. Answer these questions, go through the 4th part, understand it to the extent that you can. And inshallah the rest, I'll try to help you with it and try to teach you in a way that you will never forget. With that, we will close. I hope you liked the quiz. We will end the class. Anyone who has a question, stay back and I'll help you with your doubts. We'll close the class. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Ma salama. See you all next Saturday. And anyone who has a doubt, stay back and I'll help you out.
Jazakallah khair, ma.
Wa yakum.
Jazakallah khair, Saqib.
Wa yakum, Nahid auntie.
Jazakallah khair, ma.
Wa yakum. Anyone has a doubt?
I have a doubt.
Yes, Shazia.
Like